been a minute since I posted a video. I just wanted to come on and to let everyone know that we are doing okay. It's been raining a lot in Louisiana. See, it's kind of cloudy out. It's real dreary looking. We have rain coming for all weekend. It rained most of the week. It rained last week. We had a lot of flooding here in Louisiana. So, just want to go over some things that has happened lately. Our Chihuahua Solo, he got out, and he was out for 2 days before we could catch him. There was a lot of death on the farmstead. A lot of stuff that I really don't want to talk about, but it happens. There's times where you'll have a predator on your homestead, farmstead. Deaths happen. It's really unfortunate whenever it's one of your own animals that gets out. So, very saddened by that. We've had Solo for 6 years now. We rescued him. He was on the side of the road in a bad neighborhood, and he was very sick. If I hadn't have got him when I did, he wouldn't have made it. He was immediately brought into the vet. He had some upset in his intestines. He wasn't able to eat, so he had to have a lot of treatment for that. Like I said, he's been here for 6 years, but if you've been with me for a little while, you know that back in November, I got a beagle. He was also a rescue. The story behind that, if you haven't heard, is my husband was pumping gas at a gas station, and the dog walked up to him, and a man followed behind and said, "Look, I know that the dog likes you. It came up to you. Why don't you take him?" And my husband said, "No, I'm not going to take him. I don't need a dog." And he said, "If you don't take this dog right now, I'm going to leave him at this gas station, and he'll probably get hit by a car." So my husband took the dog. He has vet care. He got all his shots and everything like that. But we made the decision to go ahead and rehome him. He was rehomed 2 days ago because it's just not fair for him to have to be in a fence in the yard. We prefer that our dogs be loose, in a area where they can not be pinned up. Solo is a very small dog. He doesn't really do a whole lot. He's not very active. Like I said, he's over 6 years old now. But Flash, being only 2 or 3 years old, he really wanted to run and play, and we just don't have the yard for that. And plus, being a beagle, he has a very high prey drive. He has killed one of my chickens before, the time that he did get out. But he has gone to a very nice home with another dog where he can just run and play. When we got him, we were hoping that he would be calm enough to be in our house and just play in the house, be in the house, kindled at night. But he was actually not really happy with that. He was not housebroken. He was just so active that wasn't a very good option for him. And like I said, we just felt bad that he was always in a pen in the yard and he wasn't able to play. So I'm just walking around the yard looking. I haven't been out here yet this morning. Usually just make my rounds around the yard and look at everything. The guineas hear me now, so they're going to make a big old ruckus. I did plant along this fence. I have peas, some golden peas, sweet peas, cucumbers, but as you can see, my cucumber section is underwater. Hopefully you can see that. I have the camera turned around. And then I have some yellow squash and then some zucchini planted here. It doesn't look like anything has come up yet. I have had some difficulty planting things because every time I plant something, it floods here. And I mean, like, you can see, hopefully, the water right there. I mean, that little section where I had put my cucumbers is completely underwater, and it's been that way for several days now. So I don't have a whole lot of hope for it. I did plant some cucumber before. I also planted a lot of pepper seeds, just different kind of mixed peppers in one section. And it rained right after that, and I guess it all got washed out because it never popped up. So I do have a few rabbits that I'm expecting to have babies soon, hopefully. I have this Polish doe. Let's see if I can get you over here. This Polish doe right here. So I got her from a friend of mine because he had gave her to someone else, and they said that she stopped producing, she'll have 1 or 2 babies, or she won't get pregnant at all. And so he gave her to me to see if I could try to breed her again. And she may be bred, I'm not really sure. So I'm just giving her a couple weeks to either have babies or not have babies. I also got a lion head doe from him. She is still in with a buck, but she did not take with the other buck that she was with. So, but other than a few deaths that we had here and some stress about catching the dog, everything is okay. So I have 3 lavender guineas, 2 Muscovy ducklings. So I got these Muscovies from a friend of mine. I went to her house to get 2 roosters, and she gave me these 2 Muscovies, and they had really bad splayed legs. And I put a hair tie on this lighter colored one's legs. I put a hair tie on both of them, and then I taped it in the very center so that the legs were connected together. Just tight enough to keep the legs in a correct position, but not tight enough where they wouldn't be, he wouldn't be able to move around. And it's worked. It was like that for 24 hours. And then I removed it and I put it in there for another 24 hours. So 48 hours completely to correct it. And that one's name is Wonder, and that one's Hopper. And then I also got these lavender guinea keats. But you can see these, I think they're pearl guinea keats. I hatched those darker ones on April 23rd from a friend of mine's eggs. And it's 2 females and a male. So that male will be up for rehoming soon. So this is a female guinea. You can hear her sounds. It sounds like buckwheat. Sometimes it sounds like come here. Females will always have a 2-syllable sounds, but females can also make the chee-chee sound as an alarm sound. So if they're alerting each other, it's really loud. It's only 1 syllable. But if you have a guinea making those 2-syllable sounds, that is for sure a female. Thanks for watching, everyone. I do want to do a shout out. Y'all head over to Edwards Family Farmstead. They are Nate 408 and D's Beyond Blessed. That is their new channel. They have merged into one channel. So if you have not subscribed yet, please do so. I'm going to get this little one to sleep for her nap. Y'all be blessed.